Hi friends, it's your girl, me, ooh, ooh, ooh. So today's video is going to be a story time, as you can tell from the title. I know you guys love these, and this one's a really scary one. So since it's scary, I'm going to be like Shane Dawson, put on a creepy voice, and I'm also going to insert creepy music starting now. So hello everybody. That's creepy. That's like an ASMR. I have never really experienced much ghost-related things before. As you guys know, I love horror movies, all that fun stuff. This came as a bit of a shock because I've never really experienced anything crazy. My house isn't haunted that I know of, but a really, really long time ago, probably when I was like 9 or something, my sister was like 11. We were sharing a room at the time, and my sister woke me up, and she was crying her eyes out. This is like in the middle of the night, and she was like, there was just a woman at the end of my bed in a wedding dress. And like, can you imagine me just waking up to hear that like in the middle of the night? It was the scariest thing ever, like just hearing her, because she was crying, like hysterically crying. So like, I didn't think she was lying, and she still never said it was a lie, so I don't really know what to think about that. But ever since that, nothing really happened in my house. I haven't been home for a few months, but before I left, something really, really scary happened. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened, and then I'm going to tell you what has been happening. So this was a few months back when Sam was at my house, and it was the middle of the night. I was fast asleep. It was the one day too that I had to be up early. So I'm sleeping, Sam's sleeping. He's a really, really light sleeper versus me, who I'm a really heavy sleeper. I slept through a fire alarm once, but let's not get into that. He heard a noise at my door of like something falling off. So he didn't think anything of it. First of all, there's nothing on my door that could fall off, but he didn't think anything of it because he thought it was maybe my cat just like, you know, doing her thing in my room in the middle of the night. Why she would do that, I don't know, but shout out to my cat Bella. And he texted my sister because she Snapchatted me, so he like went on my phone and Snapchatted her back and said like something just fell off the door. So at that point he was freaked out but didn't think anything of it. To make matters worse, my sister was saying, oh yeah, I think this house is haunted, so that was great. So he doesn't think anything of it. Time goes by, then he heard a creak. Okay, so this is the part that creeps me out. So he's trying to fall back asleep. He hears a creak on my floor, like going towards this way. So he hears a creak, then he hears my Forever 21 bag just crinkle. Oh, I have chills thinking about it. Like as if someone picked up a plastic bag and just like crinkled it. That's what he heard. And my sister messaged him, and she was in her room, and she even heard it. And she's like, what was that? He's like, the Forever 21 bag just crinkled. Like, I'm freaking out right now. I heard a footstep, creak, and then that's what happened. There's no windows open. It's not the wind. It was like a full-on crinkle. I'm still sleeping. Few seconds go by. Oh, I have chills because it's so scary. A few seconds go by, and the loudest. When I tell you, I've never been woken up from such a loud noise. And again, I slept through a fire alarm. So just imagine how loud this was. As if someone just picked something up and threw it like on my, actually, first it hit the guitar and then it hit the floor. So like we heard a strum and then something hit the floor, like hard. I wake up like halfway through that because it was just so loud, and Sam's freaking out next to me, like panicking, not knowing what to do. And he's like, oh my god, oh my god. And my sister was like, oh my god, what was that? When I tell you, I've never been so terrified my entire life. So we put the light on. Again, that was so scary just to get up and put on the light. We put the light on, and Sam is sweating. This is winter time, and he is sweating like profusely. Like, you know when you're really nervous and you sweat and like just like want to cry? That's the state he was in. So I knew he wasn't lying from the other stuff just because of how panicked he was. I got up, I don't know why I was so brave. I go over to where the guitar is to see what hit the guitar. On my wall, there's like little tiny hooks. It's kind of like a sticker thing, but it has like the hooks to put like necklaces and stuff on it, if that makes sense. I have a bunch of rings on the hooks, so like, you know, there's no way to take the ring off unless you like pick it up off the hook. There was a line of 5 on the wall. One of them at the end, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The guitar's like on the wall here. I look at my guitar and there's a ring, and my heart just drops. There's absolutely no way that the ring could fall off the wall. There's no way. It's on a hook. Like, there's no way. And even if it did fall off the hook somehow, it would have went straight down, not diagonally across the room. So it's as if something picked up. Oh, I have chills. I literally have goosebumps. I don't know if you can see that. It's as if something picked up the ring, chucked it at the guitar, and it hit the ground. And that's just a ring making this noise, but it like strummed the guitar. Oh, I hate talking about it because it's so scary. Then we actually ended up hearing a noise outside, and it was a raccoon. But anyways, my sister came in the room, like we're all just like freaking out. I had to get up in like 2 hours. Another way I knew it wasn't like a prank or Sam was just like freaking out for no reason is he refused to let me sleep like towards my wall. Because he's on the end of the bed, I was here. So he wanted me to face this way while he faced this way. Because he didn't want like nothing to face the wall. Like, if that makes sense, like as if something would like go up to you or something. Like he was so scared. He refused to let me turn. Like, he just wanted to, like, be as close to me as possible. So, yep. So yeah, that was the story of when a ghost was in my room. But anyways, let's skip a few months later. Lately, a lot of stuff has been happening at my house. I'm not home, thank God, but my sister has been updating me. A few days ago, my sister was at home, and she was like walking towards the living room, and all the DVDs from the DVD shelf just fell on the ground. Like, everything just fell on the ground. She sent me a video, like a Snapchat, and she was freaking out. Like, she was crying. I heard a noise. Then the other day, my mom was at home alone, and she sent my sister and I a video of my dog Bentley, and he's a puppy. He was staring at the corner of where the DVDs fell and barking. And you know, like when dogs bark when they're angry and their hair sticks up? That's what he was doing, like really loud barking, like looking at something, like keeping eye contact with something, barking his like head off.
What do you see? Penny, no one's there.
Because we have this neighbor who we take care of. She's like bedridden. She's very sweet.
Who I am isn't.
Why am I? Oh my god, my eyes are tearing. My neighbor, like, lets us take things from her house to, like, borrow, whatever. She's a really sweet lady, but she can't get out of bed and stuff. So she lent us these, like, bookshelf things where it's, like, you know, like, to put the books in between, they hold the books. It has faces on it, really creepily. My sister said this stuff has been happening since we brought that to my house. And that's the corner that everything has been happening in. So we think that has something to do with it. So my sister is bringing it back to her house because, like, we don't want that anymore. Thanks anyway. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I have my hair sticking up. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, anything you want in the world. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try not to get possessed now. Bye.